continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Moore.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Starting short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Receivers are bunched together. Gonna run it. It's Burks. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Keeper all the way. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Okay, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And it's caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Set up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I'll tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for some space. It's Burks. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. To dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Miami. Gets into the end zone. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, USC. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And 6 more points to the total.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. A great play.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Keeping it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Pass caught. Can he get in? One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. the offense is back on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just luring the quarterback, leading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, all week I wonder if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive down, the 25. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Using his legs, it's Burks. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll give it to the running back. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man who finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. He breaks free. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3, they've got to make something happen right here. Throws it to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's long. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. He's got room to run. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The tight end has got it. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game, and needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Jordan. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Touchdown, Trojans. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, you cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.